Hi guys, Alex Taylor here, and today we're going to do a what's in the bag for Justin Thomas. So an amazing start to 2017, back-to-back victories and a cheeky little 59 to open the season as well. Really, he's the form player, and with the way his game's looking now, this could be a huge year, maybe a breakthrough year with his first major for Justin Thomas. So what are the clubs he's been using for this amazing start to the year, and when you look at what he's using, might this be something that you guys would look at the setup of your bag? So we're going to start with the big dog, which he has been crushing, hitting miles. Now granted, he's got some speed, but he's using the 917 D3 driver set at 9.5 degrees. He's got the Mitsubishi Rayon Diamana 60 TX, so extra stiff, but tip trimmed 1.5 inches. So like I said, he's got some huge speed, and by tip trimming it that extra 1.5 inches, it's making that extra stiff shaft just play phenomenally stiff. Now me, I probably wouldn't be able to get that off the floor. He swings it a little quicker and potentially a little bit better than me, but certainly that driver has been a real key to him, hitting it a long way, keeping it in play, and leaving him really short clubs into the green. So from driver, we move on to fairway wood. Now, in the second of his victories, he was carrying the 917 F3 15 degree with the Diamana, again, extra stiff shaft, but F3, slightly deeper face. So I would imagine with him, with the kind of speed and the way he delivers the club, I would imagine he might spin the ball a little bit. Therefore, he's gone for the deeper face fairway wood. Also might be something good that he can occasionally use off the tee. Didn't see that much really happening in the first couple of events, but if he needs to hit 3 wood, he's still going to be hitting it nearly 300 yards. And in the first event, the Champions event, he actually had the 915 FD with the Speeder X-Flex. So he had a 5 wood in the bag for the first victory, but for the second victory, he took the 5 wood out of the bag and put the 712 Titleist, the 712U 2 iron in the bag. So dynamic gold, tour issue, X100 shaft, and he kind of alternates between 2 iron and 5 wood, depending where he's playing and kind of what course and which club he feels will suit that course best. So then you move into his irons. And for Justin, he carries the Titleist 716 MBs from 4 to 9 iron, again with the dynamic gold tour issue X100s, but a real genuine blade, so a real good ball striker. Obviously feels he doesn't need that little bit of help that a few of the guys do out there. And when you look at how he's performed in the first couple of weeks, you can't argue his ball striking. Hitting miles off the tee when he has needed to hit kind of mid, longish irons in, still hit a lot of greens, hit it close to the flag, and that's been the real key to him scoring so well. So with his irons just going down to 9 iron, he then moves into the Vokeys, but he kind of mixes his Vokeys a little bit. So he has the new SM6 46 degree loft, 10 degree bounce in the F grind. He has that in X100, just like his irons, but then he has 52 and 56 in the older SM5 model, the 52 with 12 degree bounce and the 56 with 14, both F grind. And then he moves back into SM6 for his 60 degree, which is the K grind, and the 52, 56 and 60, instead of having X100s, have all got S400s. So again, it's personal preference, and you'll see this with players. He must feel that maybe that slightly softer shaft gives him maybe a little bit more feel. Not so much on the full shots, but maybe when he's playing some pitches and some of the chip shots around the green. But interesting, a lot of players nowadays going for maybe not the pitching wedge that matches the set, but maybe more of a kind of, well, he's playing blades anyway, but maybe the pitching wedge that then matches the rest of their wedges that they're playing. So putter, he's got a Scotty Cameron X5 prototype putter that's got a bit more of a kind of flow neck to it. It's 34 inches long and it's 350 grams, so it's reasonably heavy. And like a lot of guys on tour, even though Scotty Cameron make a massive array of putters, which are phenomenal, and you guys can get hold of a lot of the different models. A lot of the guys on tour just like maybe a little tweak, so theirs becomes kind of a bit of a prototype model. Having said that, not really ever going to get in that position unless he wins a huge amount, maybe wins a few majors. Maybe that particular model will then get launched and it'll be something you'll be able to get your hands on. In the meantime, you've just got to sit back and enjoy watching Justin use it. So the final piece of kit in Justin Thomas's bag is the Pro V1 X. So again, it's the most dominant ball in world golf at the moment, used by the most players. Clearly high swing speed, clearly spins it a lot. He's using the lower spinning edition of the Pro V. And like I said, put it to great practice, great use for these first two events for 2017. Now, will Justin go on to, like I said, have a breakthrough year, win majors? Just wonder whether he's maybe started a bit hot for the season and then kind of might just cool off a little bit and other players will come good. But he's certainly got the game to compete with any of the guys out there. He's great friends with Jordan Spieth, so he'll definitely be getting some tips on how to perform in those majors. Probably not too well so that he can beat Jordan, but they're very close and I'm sure they share a lot of information together, and I think he's really a player to watch for the rest of 2017. So guys, little what's in the bag for Justin Thomas. Definitely the red hot player in world golf to start 2017. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like it and share it, comment below and I'll try and get back to you. Follow me on all the social platforms, social media. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.